Hi everyone, welcome to another video. So in this video I'm going to show you how to do attack core 1-5 and I'm going to talk you through how it will play out. So first of all, Franca will she'll buff Skadi, and Skadi will cleave these two crocodile units. Well, at least they look like them. Anyway, you want to do that because they taunt when they attack, right? So you will see that number 8 will also move and taunt later on, and things will focus fire it. So you want to get rid of them straight away, so that otherwise number 2 will taunt, and then your DPS will target this instead of what they are meant to be killing. So yeah, so we clear off those two straight away, and then because this lane is clear, Coco will then cleave the back line on this these rows. And then actually even before that, number 1 will attack Gin. Gin has an auto taunt at the moment. She is skilled up, so that is fairly important because her skill ups would affect how long she would taunt for. So she's taunting for 28 turns, right? So pretty much everything is going to hit her like during the first couple of rounds, right? Which means that the frog will also charm Gin, but that's okay because Gin will just be charging up her attack on the first turn, so she's not gonna like hit your team, right? And then this crocodile will also hit her. I don't know what the actual effect he does aside from the taunt, but it doesn't do that much damage, so that's fine. Julius will move as well, and because of the turn ordering after killing some units, this guy will actually move before my Julius, even though my Julius is on the 4th turn. It's just because the way it works is when you kill some units, they're like the action bar sort of moves forward for the rest of the units that are remaining alive. But that's okay. She'll probably just stun the crocodile, which is fine. And then on the following turn, yeah, it will probably be finishing off the crocodile. This heavy will probably attack by then as well, but because it's targeting Julius, it won't do too much, right? Because they're both tanks. And then the supports are like nothing to really worry about. Alright, so let's start the battle and we can see it play out. So this is probably one of the more important stages you should farm as well, because attack cores are like the most used, right? So, and it's also great that it's quite easy to clear this. So you get this done quite early. As I said, this is a free-to-play account and only 6 days old, so and I've already been able to clear it. Even if you take your time, you should be able to clear it in your 2nd week or so, which is still fine. This is like one of the end game stamina sinks, so if you don't have a lot of time, as long as you have this unlocked, you can just sweep this if it's up, because it's not always up. And at least like on that day, the day that it is up, you can burn through your stamina real quick if you are in a rush. Okay, and if the supports are the only units remaining, they'll just auto. You'll get the win automatically. Alright, well, Gin died, but that's okay because you do have like a buffer of 2 units that can die. Yep, so that will die, and then that means we've cleared it within 40 rounds and no more than 2 characters have died, right? You could make this even easier by putting in like a good support unit as well if you want. But yeah, I'll show you the unit stats, so just so you know roughly where you need to be at to clear it. Alright, so the most important unit I would say is Skadi. So Skadi, I got it to level 70. And she's awakened. She's actually only skilled 9 because I don't have her full resident gear set. I have leveled like the ones I do have. So if you have all 3 and max skilled, then this might even be like much easier for you to do. The cores are just random flat attack stats. During the early stages, you should just give her a flat attack. Like stable ones as well. And this is her attack. So you want roughly around this much at least, so that you can one-shot those 2 crocodiles. I was testing it earlier. When she was lower level, she was not able to cleave the one behind, like the number 2 position, right? So then I leveled her up to make it more consistent. Yep, so that's Skadi. My Coco she's not awakened yet, as you can see, but she does enough damage at level 73 to clear it. She's got flat attack as well, so these cores are very weak, and she has no skill ups at all. Alright, so if you have a better Coco, you'll be fine. Otherwise, probably aim for at least level 70 and start up if you can. Franca is not very high level. She's got skill ups, but it's more about well, I guess her skill ups are important, but if you don't have high skill ups, then you just want higher damage on Skadi, or maybe level her up to here. If you can awaken her even, that'll be nice as well, because she'll get a lot more support power, which means more attack for your Skadi. Cores don't really matter, but generally speaking, for healers, you want crit chance and crit pennon, because this affects your heals. The heals can crit. That's like the only thing that can affect them for gear at least. But if you don't have that, then just give her health for survivability. But it's not that important. Her gear, apparently, I only have 2 of her gear, and I haven't upped it, so that's just in case you need to know that as well. Let's see. Gin, I was very lucky to get a lot of her skills. She's skill 8, but I think you can do it with lower skill. So I'm at 8. So let's see. She gets this damage reduction from here. Okay, so she gets heal over time and armor here. So it's more for like a lot of this is survivability. I just want to check where her taunt is. Alright, here, rank 4 is when she gets her taunt for 28 turns. I think before that, she still has a taunt, but it's not as high. So rank 1 is 20 turns, which is still enough, actually. So just getting her more skills means it's more for her survivability. But you can make up for that by upgrading her further, or giving her better health cores or armor cores. So she's on just health and armor here. As you can see, there's only 3-star. Gear, I don't have any. Yeah, so that's her. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, Julius. So Julius, I haven't really leveled her up that much, but she's reasonably tanky still, even at level 42. So she doesn't need to be that invested though, because she's mostly just to stun units. But in that particular fight, I don't think she really stunned anything. But for general progression, yeah, I mostly use her to stun problematic units, right? Cores, I just gave her armor and attack, or at least whatever I had left over. That's it. She's rank 1. You get these ranks for free if you do the newbie missions. I think I can get one more, but I haven't finished the quest yet, and I have no gear on her. Right? Okay, so those are the units I used, and I hope that's helpful. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.